Hello, this is Bloodstorm and welcome to another Minecraft video. Today, we're doing something a bit different. Once again, inside of Minecraft. Oh, not supposed to see that. That's behind the scenes of a set. We're doing something a bit different. So, let's see if you can guess what we're doing from here. It looks like I'm doing some experimenting. Not really. Instead, I am doing a tier list. So I've built a huge tier list inside of Minecraft. I wish there was a way to get custom letters. I mean, there probably is with like the education edition, but oh well, I don't know. But yeah, we're doing a tier list. So you might be wondering, what tier list are we doing? Well, we have mob eggs. So the new mob egg textures, they've definitely changed. There is one which hasn't been added yet, but that's coming in like the summer drop. And that is the happy ghast, and it's literally the exact same as a normal ghast, just with a smile. So I don't think it would make much difference if I didn't include the happy ghast. But yeah, this is it. So this is where I'll be doing like a load of tier list videos. There's going to be more coming in the future. But yeah, as you can see in here, I've just got my scaffolding. You know what, I don't know why I'm not using the scaffolding. I could just fly in creative. Maybe if I'm just in survival, I just use that. But yeah, let's get started. So the first egg, we have the chicken spawn egg. Now, it looks basic, like a basic shape, normal sized egg. Let's compare it to the normal egg we have here. It looks the same, like same size. That is something we've got to remember. Some of the eggs are different sizes. It's just got a white texture for the egg and a chicken nose, and I quite like that. Nice and basic. So I'm gonna go. We'll go B tier for this, and then we can chuck the egg in this lava. Moving on, we have a bee spawn egg. Now the bee I do quite like. Look at this bee. Like you can see, it's got wings here as well, and in my hand as well, it looks really nice. But that's because I've got actions and stuff on. So if you haven't got actions and stuff, unfortunately the eggs won't look like this in your hand. They wouldn't look like this in your hand in like the item frame. But yeah, overall, I like the bee spawn egg, and I'm going to give it an A tier. Right, moving on, we have got the cow spawn egg. Now, the cow spawn egg is one of the largest spawn eggs we have. There are definitely larger spawn eggs. Overall, I mean, it looks somewhat similar to the old cow spawn egg. It's just got horns on. Not that impressed with it, but you know what? We'll give it a D tier. Right, moving on, we have the pig spawn egg. Now, things with noses. I don't know. I do like it. I do like it. You can definitely tell it is a pig spawn egg. There are like loads of spawn eggs as well, which you can just easily tell what they are. I like it. I do like the pig spawn egg, and in my hand it looks like, I won't say, but it looks like a, actually you know what? It looks like a pig which has been killed and its eyes and ears has been taken off. But you know what? I'll put this in C tier. Right, moving on, we have the sheep spawn egg. Now, I don't know what to say about this. It is slightly larger than the chicken egg, I believe. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's slightly bigger than the chicken egg. Overall, not a bad egg. Once again, you can definitely tell it is a sheep spawn egg. But is it impressive? Not really. I mean, I'll put it as the same as the pig. There we go. Right, next up we have a wolf. We have the Happy's egg. So I do quite like it. I like it's got the little ears on it as well. You can definitely tell it's a wolf. Do I like it more than the bee? I don't know. I think I'll put it as the same as the bee. I do quite like the spawn egg. I like the ones with the little sticky out bits on it. The cow one, it has sticky out bits on it, but it does look somewhat similar to the old cow spawn egg with like the old texture it used to be. So that's why I've put the cow one in D and the wolf one in B. No, A. Right. Polar bear. We have the polar bear spawn egg. Now, this one is probably the same size as the cow one. I do quite like the polar bear one. Do I like it more than the cow? I do like it more than the cow. Is it better than the pigs? I think it might be a bit better than the pigs. I think it's going to go on the same level as the chicken. Right. Next up we have an ocelot. So the ocelot one, very basic. You can definitely tell it's an ocelot. Do I like it? I kind of do. So you know what? We are going to put this at B as well. So far, no E, F or S tier, surprisingly. Right, we have a cat spawn egg. Now, I like this cat spawn egg. Do I think in the future they should add like spawn eggs for the variants of animals now that we've got these custom textures? I think so, because well, we've got this variant of the cat and it looks nothing like the spawn egg. But do I think it looks cool? I do think it looks cool. But I do think at some point in the future they should add like spawn eggs for different variants. So I'm going to put this at A tier. Better than the ocelot, I'd say. Right, next up we have the mushroom spawn egg. Now, it is pretty much the exact same as the cow spawn egg. It's just got one colour change, and that is just the brown has been replaced with red. Overall, not really impressed, but so it's going to go in D tier along with the cow egg as well. Right, moving on, we have a bat, and now this bat spawn egg, I actually like this. It's in my top 10 favourite spawn eggs. I do like the look of this. Enjoying yourself over there, cat. I do like this bat spawn egg. Overall, I think this might be an S tier. Now, these are my opinions, so obviously some of you might not like the fact that I put this in S tier, but overall, I do quite like it. I think it's one of my favourite spawn eggs, so that is going in S tier. Right, parrot. Now, I like the parrot one. It reminds me of Angry Birds. It reminds me of the red one. Oh no, the shape of it reminds me of that white one. I'll put an image up on this screen if I remember, but it reminds me of who is it? Matilda, that Angry Bird. I do quite like it. I do actually quite like it. So you know what? We'll put this one in S tier as well, because I do like the look of it. And I like how it looks similar to Angry Birds as well. Just put some eyebrows on it, and then yeah, there you go. Right, we have got the rabbit spawn egg. Now, overall, you can tell it's a rabbit. I like the little ears, and I just realised there's a little tail on there as well. Overall, I quite like this spawn egg. Do I like it more than the cats? I don't think so. So I think I'll put it. I'll put it in the same tier as the up there as well. Right. Okay. The llama spawn egg. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really like the look of it. In my hand, yes, I do quite like the look of it in my hand, but texture-wise and item, not really a fan of it. So you know what? We are going to put it in the very first E tier. I'm going to put it in the E tier up there. Right. Okay, we'll do all of these at once because these ones are quite similar. Horse egg. You know what? Let's just quickly extend this just for a second. Horse, donkey, and mule egg. Now, I do quite like it. Do I like it a lot? I think I prefer this one more than these two. But these two I'm not really a fan of, just because the designs, I mean, yeah, they look pretty much the same as like an actual mob. I'll spawn these outside here. They do look the same, but the horse, the head is slightly different. So it would be cool to have the donkey and the mule spawn egg slightly different, like to how the horse looks. So yeah, I think I know what I'm going to do for this. I think the horse will go in E tier. And then, unfortunately, the donkey and the mule egg will go in F tier. It's a shame you've got our very first F tier. Right. We have got a skeleton horse. Oh, God. Right. Can I tell it's a skeleton horse? Not really. Like, if I was to look at this, I would expect it to be like a ghast. Like, it doesn't look like a skeleton horse. I mean, yeah, in my hand it does. But if I'm looking for the menus, I wouldn't expect this to be a skeleton horse. I'd expect it to be like a ghast, or maybe just a normal skeleton. So, I think I'm going to put this in E tier as well. Oh, nope. E tier as well. Right, let's get rid of this horse super quickly. Yeah, that's what I think of it. Right, next up, we have got a zombie horse. Wow, we've got loads of horses now. Zombie horse, I do quite like it. I do quite like it. I think I like it more than the actual horse. Because it looks like a zombie. You can tell it's a zombie horse as well, because if you look at the normal horse, you have that texture on it. You can tell this is a horse as well, because it's got that weird nose as well, and I do like it. So, we'll put it in D tier. Right, next up, we have got... Oh, we've got all of the fish. Right, let's get all these fish out of the way. Oh no, I've just broke this. Right, quickly rebuild this. Right, so, a tropical fish, a cod, a pufferfish, and a salmon. Now, I don't really like the look of this. This looks like a frog. I must admit, this looks like a frog. So, I don't think this one's going to rank high. You can tell this is a pufferfish. I do quite like that, because it's like the sun is like appearing from like the sunrise, like across the ocean. This one, oh, you can definitely tell it's a salmon. I can see that now. And this one, you can tell it's a tropical fish. Or actually, it looks like... I don't know what it looks like. It reminds me of something. I just can't remember what it looks like. So yeah, let's rank these. So I think the tropical fish we'll put up here. We'll do the same for the pufferfish. Salmon. I mean, you could have done a little bit better with the salmon. Like maybe some spikes along the top of it as well. Maybe. And then the cod. It looks like a frog. So I'm going to put the cod down here. Sorry, frog. No, cod. Right. Next up, we have a dolphin. Now, I do like the look of this dolphin spawn egg. I do quite like it a lot. So, you can definitely tell it's a dolphin. It does seem a little bit tricky trying to do a dolphin, but you can definitely tell it is. It's like a dolphin. It's like nose diving into the water, and I do quite like that. I do quite like that. You can tell. I think that's supposed to be the nose, and then maybe that's the fin up there, the dorsal fin. Overall, I like it. I do like the spawn egg, so we'll put it in B tier. Right. Next up, we have got a turtle. The turtle egg, it looks like it's a green frog. Maybe this is what the green frog variant could look like the spawn egg. Overall, I mean, you could probably tell it's a turtle. I mean, they should add like a shell texture, like make it look more like a shell on the top. But overall, I do quite like it. But is it better than the pufferfish? I don't think so. So we're going to put it in D tier. We've only got 2 S tiers so far. Let's see if we can get more. And I think we do. The panda spawn egg. Now, to me, it looks like an ender dragon. You can't tell it's a panda. No, I'm joking. But I do quite like it. I do quite like it. You can definitely tell it's a panda. I do like the size of it. I like the little ears as well at the top. And yeah, I think this one says it for itself. I think, in my opinion, it goes in S tier. We'll throw that egg in there. Right, the final box, we have Foxy's spawn egg. Now, I do quite like it. I do quite like the spawn egg. You can definitely tell it's a fox. But yeah, once again, there should be like a variant of like the fox. So like the Arctic. I mean, that is a variant in the game. Like, I mean, they should add a variant spawn egg for the Arctic fox. But I do quite like it. I do like the little fox design it has. So I'm going to put it in A tier. Right. Oh, that's all for that one. Creeper. We've got a creeper spawn egg. Now, am I impressed? I mean, they could have done a little bit better. Maybe they had like... I don't know. I mean, it looks like one of those spawn eggs. No, like one of those eggs that you'd see like in 2016 or something that people just unpeel. Like they're made of clay or something. Am I... I don't know what I'm going to put it. I think I might put it in C tier. Now, I might get a bit of hate for putting it in C tier, but you can see why. You can see why. Right. We have the Enderman. Now, in my hand... Not really impressive. It looks like just a little black obsidian box. But in the item frame, it looks really, really nice. I mean, I might mistake it for an Ender Dragon egg, but I can't remember what the Ender Dragon egg looks like. So we'll have to wait and see. But overall, I do quite like it. So, we're going to put this in A tier. Right. Next up, we have silverfish. I don't know. I mean, you could tell it's a silverfish. I don't really know what to say about this. I mean, you can tell it's a silverfish. I'll give it points for that. So, I'll put it in C tier along with the creeper. Right. Next up, we have a skeleton, and we'll do it with a skeleton alongside it as well. And actually, there is another spawn egg, a stray. We'll grab this out. Overall, what do I like about them? Well, you can tell this is a skeleton. Like, you can tell it's a skeleton. One, it's got the little crack in, like, the skull. And then it's got, like, a little skeleton face. Same with this one. And this one, I don't know what you'd be able to tell it is. It looks like a stray. And it is a stray spawn egg. Would I be able to tell it is? I don't know. Actually, seeing it now, probably yeah. So, I might put these spawn eggs on the same tier. But what tier? Actually, no. I do quite like the skeleton and the wither one more. So we'll put these ones... Actually, no. I might put them down here. Just because they are a little bit basic. But you can definitely tell they are a spawn egg. And then the stray, I might put it down here. Yeah, right. Next up, we have got the slime spawn egg. Oh, I like it in my hand. It just jiggles about. Can you tell it's a slime? Yes, you can. Do I like the design? Sort of, yeah. So, will I find it better than the skeletons or B tier? No, C tier I meant. Probably. I might put it... Actually, no, I'll keep it... No, I will put it out here. I do quite like it a lot. Right. Spider! The spider spawn egg. Now, I do like this spawn egg. You can tell it's a spider. It's got the little legs around it. Would I be able to tell it apart from the cave spider spawn egg? Probably. Probably. And you know what? Let's find the cave spider. And let's just compare it super quickly. Can I tell which is which? Yes, I can. The cave spiders are slightly smaller in the game than the normal spider. And they've got a slightly bluish green tint to it than the normal spider. And I like it. I do like it. So you know what? We're going to put these up here. There we go. In A tier. Is it A tier? Yeah. Right. Next up, we have a zombie. Now, the zombie one is probably a basic one as well. It might go on the same level as the creeper. I do quite like it. But maybe if the shirt was a little bit ripped. Maybe like the trousers, like there's more green showing. I do quite like it. But maybe if they added that improvement, I might put it higher. So you know what? It's going on the same tier as the skeletons. Right, let's get all the piglin ones sorted, just because they are a big group. I'm going to need to make a longer branch going off here. Right, zombified piglin, the hoglin, the piglin, zoglin, and piglin brute. Now, let's see. I do like this one. I do quite like these. Actually, not really that one. I do quite like this spawn egg a lot, the zombified piglin. And, the piglin brute. You can tell it's the piglin brute, but it might be a bit hard to see between the normal piglin and the piglin brute, which one's which. One's got a bigger belt and a scar, the other one doesn't. So, let's just mark these ones on first. So I might mark this one up here, piglin brute I'll mark down here. Right, so it was this one and the piglin brute. These three. I might put these ones on the same tier, and this one's slightly higher up. Not really a fan of these ones. Actually, I do quite like this zombified one more. And I might put this one on the same tier, like that. There we go. We are starting to run out of slots, so I'm hoping I don't have to, like, extend it out a bit. Right. Next up, we have got a husk. The husk one. Yeah, once again, same for the zombie. I mean, it could do... Actually, it does look quite nice. You can tell it's a husk. But, like, looks-wise, I'm going to put it on the same as the zombie. Yeah. We've got the drowned spawn egg. And I've been going for 20 minutes. Wow, this is going to be a long tier list. I do quite like it, but once again, it's the same as the husk and the zombie. I don't really know, really. So it's going to go here, just because. Actually, no. I might move it up a bit. I do quite like it more. It's got more detail to it than the husk and the zombie. Right. Moving on, we have got the squids. We've got the squid family. Right, so let's extend the branch out. The squid and the glow squid. Now, to me, it looks... I know this isn't a mob in the game. It looks more like a whale with its teeth showing, or like a shark, maybe. It does remind me of that. Overall, can I tell it's a squid? Yes. And can I tell this is a glow squid? I can as well. And I do like this one more than the normal squid. So, we're going to rank the squid here. I'm going to rank the glow squid. I might rank it S tier, actually. I do quite like it. I do actually like the look of the glow squid egg. So, that's where I'm going to put it. Right, we've got the witch spawn egg now. I do like this spawn egg quite a lot. Is it impressive to go up in S tier? I don't think so. But I do like how it's got the little witch hat on the top and the big villager nose and the little eyebrows as well. So, we are going to put this in A tier, in my opinion, obviously. Right, the Guardians, the Sea Guardians. We have got the normal Guardian and we have got the Elder Guardian. Now, I do like these. These do look really nice. Do I like them a lot? Sort of. I might put them on the same as the squid. And maybe the Elder Guardian is slightly higher. I do quite like it. I do quite like it. But maybe if they had like the eyes on them, I think they would look quite cool. Or maybe like a tail poking in the background. I do quite like it. So this will go here. And I'll put this in A tier. Right. Next up we have got the Endermite. So, Endermite. I do like it. You can tell it's an Endermite. Will I get confused between an Enderman spawn egg? I don't think so, because the Enderman one is slightly bigger, obviously. So, I might put this at the same as Enderman. Actually, no, because... Actually, no, I do quite like it. I do like the purple and black. So, that is going in A tier. Right. We have the Magma Cube next. Now, I do like the Magma Cube. It reminds me... Actually, no. I was going to say, it reminds me of like a smile, actually. Yeah, it reminds me of like a little smile. Imagine just putting eyes on like the front there. Someone edit a picture, take a screenshot, edit like some eyes on the top of it. And I'll give you a shout out in the community post. But yeah, I like the look of it. I do like the look of it. Do I like it more than the Enderman one? Or like the A tiers? I don't think so. I might put it in C tier. I think that's fair, right? Right, we have the Strider spawn egg. Now, do I like this one? You can tell it's a Strider, yes. Do I like it? Not really. It looks like a burnt egg. I don't really like it. Like, I don't really know. So, I think I'll keep it there, but I might change it up a bit if I just get some feelings towards it. I don't really know, really. Right. Actually, no, I need my sword, don't I, in case I spawn a mob. Right. The final two in this box, we have a goat and axolotl. Now, the goat, I do quite like it. I like the little nose and the little horns and the little ears sticking out the side. Can I tell it's a goat? Yes. Can I tell it apart from the sheep? Where's the sheep? Where's the sheep? Yes, I can tell it apart. So, you know what? I'm going to put it in A tier. Oh, we are running out of slots. I've only just realised that now. Right. Axolotl. Now, I like this spawn egg. I like this spawn egg a lot. Once again, with the variants, I think they should do like different spawn eggs for it. I think it would look quite cool. Actually, I shouldn't have killed... Oh, I feel bad killing them now. I should have just let them live. I do quite like it. I do love this spawn egg a lot. So you know what? We're going to put it in S tier. Right. Okay. We're down onto the final box. We have got another 21 mobs to go. The Warden. Now, you could tell it's a Warden. It is... I just love this egg so much. Just look at it. Just look how impressive it is. And in my hand as well. Wow. So you know what? Another S tier. Another S tier spawn egg. We are getting into the slightly better ones in my opinion. Oh, I'll say better. Actually, no, I do like this one. The allay. You could tell it's an allay, obviously. Just look, you could tell it's an allay. And you know what? We'll keep this one floating about for a bit. Right. I think this one says it for itself. It's going to go in S tier as well. You're getting into the slightly better spawn eggs. The frog and the tadpole, I'll do these ones together just because they are in like the same little family group. The frog, it looks somewhat similar to the turtle. Actually, no, seeing it now, probably not. I mean, maybe the little underbelly part, yes. But they should do more spawn eggs as well for like the different colours. And of course, they're not showing the different colours, obviously. Overall, oh, I've got raw frog legs. Oh yeah, I've got a food add-on that I use. This is the season 2 of Lovely World Design World, and I've got a food add-on. Do I like it? Not really. This one's going to go in E tier. Is it E? No, D tier I meant. Right, and then tadpole. Do I like this one? I do like it a lot. I think I'm going to put it at the same as the other water ones here. The C tier. I do quite like it. You can definitely tell it is a little tadpole. Right. Moving on next, we have got the llama, or the trader llama. Now, once again, they need to do variants for it. I do like it. You can definitely tell it is a trader llama. Do I like it a lot? Not really. So you know what? We're going to put it in E tier as well. Oh. Moving on. The camel. The camel. Wow. The camel. It looks similar to the llama spawn egg, I must admit. I mean, the ears are slightly different, and I mean, the mouth is slightly different. Is it better? No. Is it worse? No. It's going to go on the same tier as well. Right. Now we have the ghast. Now, there is a new variant, the happy ghast, coming in the future. This summer, actually, I must say. Do I like it? I do quite like it. Can I tell it apart from the skeleton? The skeleton one, where is it? Right there. I mean, I can. What about the skeleton horse? I mean, I might get confused with the skeleton horse. But I do like it. I do like it a bit. But I think it's going to have to go on the same tier as the skeleton horse, unfortunately. Right. Next up, a blaze. Now, I do like the blaze spawn egg. It reminds me of a jacket potato. Or a baked potato, if you're in America. But look at it. It does remind me of that a little bit. Maybe it's got like the melted cheese on the top of it. I do quite like it. So I'm going to put it in D tier. I think that's somewhat fair. Right, moving on. We have got the shulker. I do like this one. I think this is probably my top 5 spawn eggs, like they've redesigned. I do like it. And in my hand, it looks like an actual shulker box. So you're going to put this in S tier. How many have we got in S tier? 3, 6, 8. Wow. Okay. Yeah, there's not really much to say about that. I did like that one a lot. But now, let's move on to the pillager ones. We won't include the Vex. Right. I need another couple branches branching out to here. The pillagers. Right. How much do I like these? They look quite nice. I do like the Ravager a lot. I think the Ravager, is it? I might put the Ravager in B tier. The rest I'm going to put in the same tier. I just need to figure out where, because they do look the same. You might get confused between this one and this one. I think this is an Evoker. No, a Vindicator, and then a Pillager, and then an Evoker. But they do look quite the same. I mean, other than that, the outfits are pretty much the same. So these are going to go in D tier. Right, moving on. We have got... let's get all the villagers out of the way. We've got the villager, the wandering trader, and the zombie villager. Now, I do like the wandering trader. Not a lot, though. I don't like it a lot. I mean, it looks like one of those... I forgot what they're called. They're like these little dolls where you like open the top half of one, it has a smaller one in it. That's what it reminds me of. Do I like it a lot? Not really. I might put this in... Actually, no, I think I'm being a bit too harsh. I'll put this in the same as the tadpole in C tier. As for the rest, I think they can go... Actually, no, I do quite like the villager more. I'm being a bit too harsh. The villager goes here. The zombie villager goes up here. Right, we are running out of slots as well, so there's a chance I might need to make more. The Vex and the Phantom, the two flying mobs. Now, I don't really like the Phantom spawn egg, I have to admit. I'm not really a fan of that. Like, I mean, you can tell it's a Phantom. Do I like it a lot? Not really. I mean, it would be cool if they had like, the little green dots at the bottom to mark as the eyes. Or maybe like little wings. Then I would rate it higher. Overall, it's going to go in E tier. I'm sorry. But the Vex is pretty much an LA spawn egg. So it's going to go in here. I do like these little things that you lay in the Vex. I do quite like those spawn eggs. Right. Next up, we have got an Iron Golem, and let's get the Snow Golem as well. So, the two dynamic duo in Minecraft. The Iron Golem, I like the spawn egg. Do I like it a lot? Not really. I do like it. I don't think I'll put it below B tier. I think I'll put this one in that tier. I'll put it in a B tier. Now, the Snow Golem spawn egg, I do like. I like the little arms sticking out. You can see they put a bit more detail in this one as well. Like the little pumpkin. It looks like a smashed pumpkin. Like, literally just smashed on top of a big snowball. But I like the little buttons they've done to it. More detail than the Iron Golem. I think it's going to go in A tier. Right. Next up, the Sniffer. Oh my god. I do love the Sniffer one. You can tell it's a Sniffer. I am happy they added the little nose at the front. I do like the Sniffer one. I do like it. Do I like it more than the Snow Golem? I don't think so. So, I think we might have to put it at the same tier as the Snow Golem. Right. Next up, the Breeze. We have Dave's spawn egg. Shout out to Dave. We all love Dave. I like this spawn egg. I mean, other than the eyebrows, Dave's eyebrows, the rest is just plain. They could have done like more whirls around it like the Breeze has. Or maybe it gets like thinner at the bottom. Actually no, because it wouldn't really look like an egg then, would it? It does remind me of like a mountain, like a big mountainscape with like the clouds going around it. I do like that. Sorry Dave, you're going on the same tier as the Iron Golem. Like it hasn't got that much detail to it. Right. Moving on, we have got the Armadillo. The Armadillo spawn egg. Now, I do like this. How much do I like it? Quite a lot. Do I like it more than, what was it, the Sniffer egg? I don't think so. Is it worse? I don't think so. So, it's going to go on the same tier as the Sniffer egg as well. Right, the Bogged, and then we'll get these two done at the same time so it saves time. The Bogged and the Creaking. The Bogged one, you can tell it's a Bogged. I mean, what would I get confused with? I don't see myself getting confused with the Bogged, unless I might get confused with the Drowned a little bit. But that would be rare to happen. But I do like the Bogged spawn egg. So, we'll put you next to Dave. Dave gets a Bogged next to him. Now, the Creaking spawn egg, I like a lot. You could tell it's the Creaking, like it's got the pale moss at the bottom. It's got the little the hanging moss around the side as well. Because it's got the little eyes. It would be cool as well if you can hold it and or if you place it down, the eyes flickered a little bit. That would be quite cool for an animated texture. I like it a lot. It is going to go in S tier, in my opinion. Right, now we've got the two spawn eggs. You might be wondering, how do you get these? You go in the creative menu and you do /give@s Ender Dragon, and you do the same with the Wither. Right, the Wither spawn egg and the Ender Dragon spawn egg. The Wither one, I might get it confused with the skeleton spawn egg, but only because you can't get them from like the same slot. I don't think I'm going to get confused by them. Maybe if they're just like in a tier list, I might get confused with them, but other than that, I don't think I'm going to get confused with it. So I'm going to put it in this tier. I mean, it hasn't got much detail. It'd be cool if they added like the extra 3 heads. Maybe like this has done it with like the extra 3 heads around the side. Now, the very final spawn egg, the Ender Dragon. I like it. I don't like it a lot. It would be cool if they added like maybe a bit more purple to it. Like maybe where the eyes would be. They wouldn't show its eyes, but they could do like some little purple tint where the eyes are. Maybe like the wings on the side as well. Like they could have done it with the bat as well, like the wings along the side. But maybe because the spawn egg's too big, I see why they didn't do it. So overall, I'm going to put the Ender Dragon in A tier. Now, here we go. This is my tier list, 100% complete. Now, who knows, I might update it in the future. Actually, I don't think I'll update it. I think this will probably be the only tier list. Maybe in the next, like, when the next 10 mobs get added to the game, I'll add them to the tier list. Yeah, overall, I like it. I think this is, like, an alright tier list. But anyway, that's going to be this video over and done with. It's been, like, 35 minutes. If you have any suggestions for tier lists in the future, do let me know what I should do as a tier list. But yeah, that is it for this episode. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!